Hello and welcome back to another episode of Ohio Richlands. Today we have quite a bit to do. We've got to sell all of this wool from here and the other two sheep pens as well. And we did do quite a bit off screen as well. We've fertilised both grass fields with slurry, which has emptied out the tank up there quite a bit. We've also spent $7,141 to repair the 9RX, which is over the back there somewhere, and $4,366 to repair this 8R, $75,000 to change this engine from the 8R 280, which is a 326 horse engine, to the 410, which is now 458 horsepower, and $9,000 for twin wheels. So quite a big upgrade for this tractor today. What did help out kind of, it's still not quite ideal for the slurry tank. It does still push it about quite a bit. But it works though, and that's the main thing. We also sold 23,697 litres of eggs for $28,059. We did a cultivating contract on field 4. I'm trying to think of what to do. Oh, we need to feed the Angus cows, that's what I was doing. Cultivating contract on field 4, we got $23,048 for that. We also did another cultivating contract on field 27, $13,864. And finally, we harvested the canola in field 4 before we did the cultivating contract on it, which funnily enough, it was exactly the same amount of money, $23,048. So that's you guys caught up to what we've done off camera. Now we need to go and feed the Angus cows, get them up to date because the feed is quite low. We can take a quick look. Yeah, they've only 27,000 litres. I found this mod as well down here. It says the daily food, so it tells me exactly what each animal takes for everything that's in the pen. So just now the Angus cows are taking 36,750 litres a day. I'm assuming it's double for the month because we're running 2-day months. So we're taking 1,052,000 litres of hay just for the Angus cows alone. So that's quite a bit. The sheep pen, obviously there's a different amount in both sheep pens, so they're 5,512 and these guys are 6,285. So over the year, not too much of a difference, about 10,000 litres of difference. But these guys didn't take as much as I thought they would. 300,000 litres over the whole year. So we have plenty. We've got 176,000 in there, 380,000 here. So we've got enough for 2 years nearly. But we've only got a month or so to wait until we can put barley in. Yep, start of September. And we can get that into the grass fields. So we should get one cut off the grass fields. Yeah, we could still do barley after doing the corn and soybeans, put it into that field. In fact, that might work out better, to be honest. Wait until the corn and soybeans are ready on the 1st of October. Get them harvested, and then we can put barley in the second month of the planting window, which means it won't be ready until July. But then the grass fields just now, we should get a cut, I think, next month in August, and potentially a cut in November. We might be really pushing it close there. I don't know. It's still the same, we worked out last time. It's the same tons or litres per hectare or per acre when it's at the first stage of harvest and the second. So I think we might work with that. Yeah, harvest 13, 14, 15, 17, then put barley. To be honest, we don't even need barley through all that fields because we're going to have a surplus and then we're going to have a whole year where we don't need barley at all. So we could maybe plant something else. We could maybe use 15 and 17 for barley. We'll get the 2 cuts hopefully out of 12 and 16, and then corn and soybeans is going to be going, we'll have to do corn in the soybean ground and soybeans in 12 and 16. I think that's maybe the best way to do it. But there's not really much other things we could do. Obviously we're doing the grapes. Olives is another big expense because it's just like grapes. You've got a big outgoing, or yeah, a big outgoing for a harvester. Sorghum I think we've done already. That's what we originally started the series with for the chickens, and then moved to barley. I can't remember why, but we've always stuck with barley, and I think I did working out at some point. We've already done potatoes, we've done sugar cane. I think we did sugar beet as well. Sunflowers we've not done. And obviously we're doing corn and soybeans just now. I think we've done wheat, we've done oats, we've done barley. Canola I'm not sure about, but the only thing we really haven't done here is cotton. But again, we can plant it, we've got the John Deere planter, that would work perfect, but it's the harvester. That's the big issue. So we're going to have a quick look just now while we're here. Oh, the store. What's this? A beet cart. Yeah, we don't need one of them. Oh, we've got one of these already, so it's identical to the one we've got, the 716C header for corn and sunflowers. I think we could maybe do sunflowers as well, actually. Where's cotton? Yes, wow, that's very expensive. $847,000 for that, or almost $500,000 for that, so it is a massive outlay compared to the things we've done in the past. But I think the big thing we need to do just now, we'll get ready to go and feed these Angus cows now. The big thing we need to do is save up for the cereal factory, because it's $110,000 for the factory itself and $38,500 for the bit of land, because we need to buy a bit of land down where the other production areas or productions are. Why am I going in here? Everything's moved. It's going to take a bit of getting used to as the yard changes and we expand and move things. And so yeah, everything's over in the Bales store now. So we'll get the Angus cows fed, get them sorted out. We'll go and sell that wool and see what else there is to do for today. Well, we've had a very busy morning. We got about 90 bales thereabouts of hay off of that 2 fields, but now we've got 222 bales, which means we have around 1.7 million litres of feed for the Angus cows. And we checked, we only need 1.98 million litres of feed, so that's us kind of sorted for feed for them until kind of the summer after next. So about 2 years time we've got feed for the Angus cows, so we don't need to put any grass in anytime soon. But the next cut in that 2 fields, 16 and 12, is going to be grass to keep the sheep going. But the corn is looking really well now. It's not far from being ready, just another month or so now. But first up, let's get 10 Angus cows sold. And we can run through what we've repaired and what we've done kind of in between the last clip and now. So there's our 27 months, so $31,250. We'll just add $1,000 back in just now. There we go. Right, so in the background we repaired the 7810, which was $2,093, and the 7R, which was $9,218. Then we went and in the clips there we cut the grass, tedded it, windrowed it up, baled it, and stored it all back here. We got $29,965 for 26,500 litres of eggs and 1 pallet of chocolate. Now we need to go and sell some sheep as well. We haven't moved any pallets at the production area, but if we have a look here, I'm only looking at this because of one of the comments on the last episode. I was trying to work out why we've slowly been running out of fabric for some reason. They mentioned that it could be because the fabric is set to storing, and I'm assuming not distributing. but we've got 1,440 cycles a month, so I'm assuming this is one cycle for 2 wool to 1 fabric, so we'd be getting 1,440 litres of fabric a month. And then for clothes, we've got 1,080 cycles a month, which would give us 1,080 litres of clothes, which means we would need over 2,000 litres of fabric a month. So I think slowly we're going to be producing 600 litres less fabric a month than we need to keep it going. So over the course of a year, we'd be losing, well, say 10 months, we'd lose 6,000 litres of fabric. Well, we're not losing it, but that's what we would need to keep it at the same level, you know, to keep several thousand litres of fabric in all the time. I think that's where we're losing it, and we've slowly been coming down, and now we're left with under 1,000 litres. We have got a pallet of fabric sitting at each spinnery, I think, or this is the next one due. But I think that's why. So we're losing about 600 litres a month in there. That's my guess. We have started the butter production and the bread production as well, because we're going to need to start thinking about making everything for this croquettes again, because it's going to be coming back into that season. Once the soybeans are ready, they're going to go in here to make our vegetable fat. We are already producing premium potatoes to give us the starch. We've got plenty of eggs, so we're just selling them as we can, because there's way too much than what we need to actually go into this production. The milk, we actually need to go and take a load of milk down here. We need to take 2 loads of potatoes, a load of water, and obviously we've started the bread and butter, so we're ahead of the game there. And then we can get back into producing our croquettes again, because they were really valuable. And then obviously very soon we're going to have the raisins as well. We'll take a quick look at when they are going to be ready next month. So the grapes are ready next month. We'll get them sorted out of the way. And then the month after, we've got the soybeans and corn is going to be ready. And then once they're ready, we need to start planting barley in. So the cereal factory should be kind of fairly soon. We need to sell some sheep as well. Anything over $700 just to boost the bank a little bit just now. So we'll just have a quick look to see what we've got. Oh, we've got quite a few actually. We've got 4 sets of them. There should be 30 in each set. Yep. So let's get those sold. Well, there we go. That's the $6,000 transport added back in, because it was $1,500 for each set of 30 sheep. And we got $84,000 in total, including the transport costs. I think there is a few sheep up the road as well to sell, so we'll need to go and get that done. I'm just trying to think what else there is we need to do. We've got plenty of honey. There's probably another pallet or 2 sitting there as well that need to come in here for storage. We should have a couple pallets of clothes, maybe 1 at each production to take back. Obviously we've got the raisins ready for the cereal factory, which is next up. I think we could potentially afford to put something towards the loan. But I think just now, I think we need to get the cereal factory, because it's only a month or 2 until we actually need it. And it's $110,000 for the cereal factory, and I think it's $38,500 for that bit of land, so we need to go and see about that today. But let's take the pickup up the road and see about the other sheep, see what we need to sell. We'll see what we can get sold there, and then go and see about this bit of land, make a purchase, and start organising to get the cereal factory built. So we'll go and get that done, and we'll see you in a little bit. Well, that's us just back from selling the sheep and checking out the bit of land. So you can see we spent $38,500 there. So we bought the bit of land down at the production area, and we also sold any sheep. They were all about $700. So we've got, what did we get down here? Well, we sold the 10 Angus cows first. We sold 30, 60, I think 120 sheep here. I've actually forgotten, even though we did it not long ago. And we also sold $32,200 in total for 46 sheep, including the $2,300 transport up at one of the pens. The other ones were still about $600 or so in value, or $650, so I decided just to wait, because it'll be handy getting another month's worth of value for them. But I think if we jump into tomorrow, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else to do. No. Right, we'll jump into tomorrow and hopefully we can see about getting this cereal factory done, because we've still got just under $200,000 in the bank, so there's still plenty to get that and pay a bit of the loan, but we'll see what comes through tomorrow. So we'll see you first thing in the morning. Well, it's now the 2nd of August. We did spend $110,000 to get the cereal factory. That's why we've only got $84,081 left in the bank. It should be ready to start putting stuff into by tomorrow afternoon, I think they said. So that's worth looking forward to there. We did take down 2 loads of potatoes yesterday as well. As you know, the bread, the butter and the premium potato productions are already activated in preparation for the potato production starting up again for the croquettes. We still need to take down a load of water and a load of milk. We'll just check. I think we'll get away with splitting the milk to the dairy. Yeah, there's 35,000 litres there. So we'll split it between the dairy and the potato factory to keep them both going. And we've got, I'll just check, yes, so we've got another month to go. So we could probably get away with selling eggs today. The wool can be sold because we've got plenty in the production as well. Yeah, we've still got almost 30,000 litres, so that's fine. So we can sell all the wool and eggs today. We do need to feed the Angus cows. We'll give the sheep feed as well, take all their wool down to sell. They should be okay for a while actually. They're not taking much, only 8,000 litres daily of TMR, so we don't really need to keep it topped up that much. But yeah, Angus cows are a priority just now, so we'll get some straw into them and some hay as well for feed. But I think we'll leave the episode there and we'll come back for the next one. And hopefully we're ready with the cereal factory and we can start putting the honey in, the raisins, oats as well. We can take a load of oats down because I have the 7R up there, but I shouldn't have done that yet because we need to feed the Angus cows in preparation for loading oats to take them down. And corn, once it's ready in this field here, we can get that harvested and straight into the cereal factory and start making our cereal. So we'll leave the episode there. We'll get this animals fed and we'll see you in the next episode. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.